Wait, we are like shopping, right?
Yeah, we're out.
Okay.
Yeah, currently shopping.
Daytime?
I was like, what were you doing
Yep.
Can
again?
is it actually is this a place? Well, we can't talk to Josh because he's working on stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I do want to try and find that banner that I hadn't found a flyer for a banner. It's supposed to, it's like inspire troops in all around you in battle, 500-foot radius. And he very interested. And he's trying to find the stall for it, but it's a very old flyer. He's not sure if they're still in town, if it was like a deal, or whatever. Trying to locate one of those.
So, Coop will try and help you find that.
Josh is here.
And obviously everyone's kind of shuffling about in the market here. It's very, very, very busy. As you've seen markets before. This is like the pinnacle of having a market. There are so many
Right.
people here, like shoulder to shoulder. It's actually crazy. This would be like the equivalent of when it's like harvest time during the farmers market. Everyone's there to get supplies and fill their larder for the time.
Ramus keeps extra care that belongings are close.
Smart, especially with a coot new guy.
No. My bad, you.
Go ahead and roll me a perception if you want to, especially keeping your eyes out for, obvious pickpockets.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a 25.
I don't know shit.
Aiden has a fire shield at the tip of his tongue in case somebody touches him. He's gonna burn their hand off.
So,
Not
You
really,
said
but
perception.
I'll absolutely like retaliate.
you can see that there are quite a bit of things going on here and there between people bumping into each other. Haven't really seen any pickpockets, but you even see like a few people doing like even the side street card games, like on a soft side alley, not completely out of sight, but enough to like still draw the crowd away a little bit. And even from here, you can see like the sleight of hand that they're pulling by switching like the card or various like coins between each other and making sure that it's like double-sided or something.
I curl my lip at their perverse cheating. Disgusts my righteous sense of fair play.
Righteous, sensitive, fair play.
I don't know, man.
Ramus is amused. He's not very happy. He's still trying to keep his stuff close, but he's very like civilization.
Yeah, real people. That
Can I just shop around for magic focuses, like to see if they have +1 magic focuses, +2 magic focuses?
yes, you can.
Sure. That's that. So those are the two big things on Aiden's list, because they're both pretty pricey, so he doesn't want to impose too much on the family treasury.
Which is fair enough.
Team treasury. I thought family felt more.
It's more warm.
Yeah, because like,
Everyone's so close already.
and it encompasses B team as well, because they're not part of the party. They're the support.
Yeah.
Part of the fam. And they benefit from the treasure hoard. Literal dragon gold still in there, unspent. Literal like hordes of dragon gold, just in a bag of holding.
Waiting for its chance.
We must have one of them real big bag of holdings, cause
Yeah, don't worry about coin weight. So obviously, especially with the hustle and bustle, it's easy enough to find the various markets. So many of you already purchasing a huge swath of items already. There is a point as you are shopping that Ku goes to pull on your side for a moment, Idana. Can I have a moment with you?
of course, what He gestures a direction. I gesture like an aside, and I'll follow him.
So yeah, you can see it that it's very clear that Ku's pulling Aiden aside for the moment. And let's bump things over for a moment.
What? Where do we? How far? Like, oh, okay. Where am I? Oh God, it's a big map. Where am I?
Oh,
There we
I
are.
accidentally
Okay.
shuffled you for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll prop myself up on my stuff.
I.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
Yes.
it's weird being part of it. A group again like this. Though at the same time, I guess I haven't had thoughts or feelings like this for a couple of years.
What? Like what? What do you mean?
Was there a bit of connection there on the boat? Seems.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, yes.
All right. Just I don't know. I mean, I figured.
I've never been good with words, but
I mean, I've always been good with oil massages, but that's usually about it. But
you were very. Yes, it was very. I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off.
it's fine. I mean, everyone came chasing after me. You were extremely worried and tending needs. Like, I just trying to make sure it wasn't like too weird because I know there was probably like accidental eyes or something.
Ooh, You're not the only person that feels that way. It's. I kiss him.
He immediately leans into it and kind of like just goes to put his arms around you.
Yeah, I put my arms around him. I break the kiss. And I say, I can't. I'm words. I'm sorry.
Right. At this point, he's turning bright red himself. As for some of you possibly noting this, keeping your eyes out for pickpockets, something else catches your eye very quickly. At the very last moment, there's a point where you catch sight of it, and it's almost like slow motion as you're trying to call out to stop it. You see a bone devil standing standing up on the roof, coming out of invisibility, and pointing.
What's coming out?
That.
Oh shit!
As it's already pointing some kind of crystal towards Aiden Ku. At this,
Can I like yell at them to like watch out or something? Shit. What do I have?
It's can't get.
unless somebody's got counterspell, you quickly call out. I would imagine, watch out or something.
Yeah. Watch out, as well as can I take a pot shot at it with my bow, or are we like?
With that, you will definitely alert to your presence as it finishes out this item's cast. As you see this brief moment of light envelop both Aiden and Ku, as you can hear for a brief moment, and you can go ahead and take your quick shot at him, Ramus, because you were being attentive. You were watching like the whole time.
think I have a token for that thing yet.
Oh, the quick scrapper bow.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the roll?
would be a +1 magic longbow, so your dex and all that for all longbow's proficiency with +1 magic.
Have reaction spells. Have a single reaction spell.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm a little high. I missed like half of that. What the fuck is the roll for
If you have a longbow, you can count that as +1 magic.
I have like my hand crossbow.
That would work.
That's
just
what
fine.
I'm using.
That would work just fine for the roll. Just add a +1 to that. Alright, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage for that. Alrighty, so do 8 damage. This as a water bolt sinks into his side as the spell finishes out, and you can...
Water!
As you see this brief moment of both Aiden and Ku looking in shock as you call out, everyone in the market kind of screams out, taking note of this creature now. And as this spell finishes out, you can see the devil kind of sneer as everything kind of breaks down into initiative real fast. But before that, you see the spell kind of this brief explosion, and you can hear the familiar tear, only like what you've heard before of the equivalent of like plane shifting. And
Oh no.
you hear the devil laughing as he's like, "Pilgrim's finished with that small one." And for that brief moment, you see Ku and Aiden's figure. You see the shadows of them, but then you realize that after kind of the spell finishes out, the devil's face goes from a sneering grin of success to a quizzical face. Like, even with all your passive insights, you could tell something didn't go right with this spell. As Aiden isn't there anymore, but someone else is in his place, and Ku is still standing there.
What? I'm confused.
Who's
Where-
there?
Who the? Modar.
So,
Got some shit to tell us?
The plot thickens.
at this point, you can see Ku looks flabbergasted, confused, and everything, like, what? And then all of you see that it looks like Aiden has been placed with a blue person. Go ahead and describe yourself, Moda. As you
Okay,
are lost and confused in this moment as well.
Yeah, you see a very confused looking bald figure there. They tower over Ku. They're 6'7". They have perfect, flawless blue skin. They wear long robes, several overlapping cloaks and robes. The topmost robe with has studded bottoms and is encrusted with gems at the sleeves, and it seems to be highly decorated. He's barely he's incredibly thin, very almost emaciated looking, and he just has, as he kind of is looking around, you see the veneer of disgust start to creep over his face. And you see him see Ku, and he says, "Yo!" And he reaches out a hand to grab Ku's shoulder.
He'll duck out of the way quickly. Who are you? What's going on here? And then we break down into combat as you hear the devil
Wait, did you re-roll somebody?
quickly call out, "We can't let this failure go! We need to kill the small one!" As you see the other Bone Devil on the roof reveal himself as he gets ready, as the other citizens that were using disguise self reveal themselves as bearded devils.
These motherfuckers.
Motherfucker.
Um,
So, Rain, you got your wish.
That's probably why you sit quiet so long. You're like, combat.
I guess, I mean, I asked for it.
So we long rested, right?
Yes, you're all long
Yeah.
rested. You have all your stuff. You've got your spells. I just need to roll initiative for the unfortunate coup who got a kiss just before losing a friend. A possible lover. No one ever saw that one coming. And then Mira.
Oh, hold on. Wait, is that really how many hit points I have? Shit.
You're a beefy boy.
Level 11.
Beefy. No one can, like, get through you.
Do I have time to do anything as I see everyone change, or combat's combat? Everything's going to be action now.
Combat's combat at this point, because they basically had surprised both Aiden and Ku at this point.
Okay.
You mean Modar?
Yeah. Well, you'll find out.
Something ain't right here.
Something's fucky here, and I don't like the way it smells.
Smells fishy.
You know what's fishy is my fucking initiative.
That one's pretty fucking insane.
I'm down here with fucking Nira.
All right. So, first on the list, the bearded devil. A lot of bearded devils, actually. He hears the call, and he's going to quickly come over and try and take care of Ku.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Did we get anything to change our HP before? Or did I just not update it with the?
Oh, did you update it on your sheet? Hold on. Yeah, that's what you forgot. You forgot to put on the top one. There you go.
Okay, so it is. All right, because I was on D&D Beyond, just double checking.
You good. You good. Alrighty. The bearded devil's multiple attacks. The beard and the glaive. And which Ku will shield one, but he'll crit with the beard. He'll do 14 piercing to him. This Ku needs to make a con save as well.
Oh no.
Becomes poisoned. And then the next bearded devil on that roster. Coming out of the alleyway, trying to take care of him. We'll just hit with his glaive. Yes?
Nothing. It's not my turn.
And that he'll actually uncanny dodge that one, so he'll get some. Alrighty, this one, as you can see, they're all trying to eliminate Ku for some reason. I missed both on that. Then, same with this bone devil as he clambers down the side of the building. Wield his claw and, well, actually, let's see. It's gonna try and get him with the pole arm and hook him.
No. Touch these shoes, Kyle.
Both of those actually miss, and the stinger Which...
It was epic music.
Right now for a refill? Yes. With some more ice? Thank you.
That was a con save. Coup. Which fails again. He is actually looking really fucking bad at that. Multiple times stabbed and poisoned all in one fluent motion. And Ramus.
Remus turns to Thalos and Rain. What about to my right? Watch my back. I guess I'm going into Elku.
Thank you, kindly.
We got you.
Um, two attacks to, I guess. Oh, this dude's on the roof up here.
Yeah, that one's on the roof. He was the one using the crystal. He has
How
no
high
shields.
up is it?
The roof is only 20 feet up.
Screw it. All right, yeah, this guy gets two slices.
Alright, you have advantage because Ku is there. He's trying to defend himself. It's just there's so many people overwhelming him right now. That definitely... Oh! Good lord, as he just starts slamming into the back of this bearded devil, quickly turns around. You can see the tendrils of it on his face lash out, and he wields up his glaive trying to defend himself now. Black blood spilling all over.
And then I use my bonus to call for some friends.
The army.
And their turn's like immediately after mine, no?
Correct.
Yes. Okay. All right. Since this bad boy goes up here.
Alrighty. Alright, go ahead and roll attacks for those guys. Just these shadows roll
The
up.
two down here go after this guy.
Alright, so they're reaching out, literally from like the walls and the floors, trying to pull this guy down and sap his strength. Oh my god. Alrighty. So those are two solid hits, as you can go ahead and roll 2d4s and see how much strength he even has left after all that. He is barely alive after that onslaught. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. So literally, there's a point where he's like wielding the glaive trying to fucking get ready to defend himself, and you literally see him just fall to his knees, and he could barely stand anymore at this point. Strength him of 7 fucking strength. Good fucking lord.
And then I have these two guys up here.
Alright, the claws will miss. For the first one, the 22 will hit. Alrighty. Bone Devil whips around, and you can see he has this savage-looking hooked pole arm, and just looks at the two abyssal creatures with a vicious grin. I'm like, I didn't get a reward yet, but this should suffice.
Ramus snarls at him. You're next.
And then, well, This bearded devil stuck behind the houses is going to try and just.
Did we kill this guy? Or
He is looking haggard as shit. He's beat up, but not completely dead.
ooh,
Like one.
so they've got
boot-
some heft.
Oh yeah, one boot to the head could probably take him down. Alright, this bearded devil's coming at the shadows. He's got a swinging beard, one of them.
Not a fighting. Just like
Just disgust.
like leave him alone, but also I have to fight devils. Fuck is this earth shit?
This was so beneath me. I love it. I absolutely love it.
If levitate wasn't a whole action,
You would
it
just
would
float
die.
away.
I would just not touch the ground in this place.
God. So, as you get the full view of this blue person who seems to have taken Aiden's spot, who bleeding on the ground, the shadows get belted into the other ones trying to hold the way. You can see that they're somehow, for whatever reason, you're not entirely sure yet, trying to kill Ku outright, specifically. Fellows.
Damn. Alright. Alright, from where I am, I'm actually going to cast Moonbeam. You said the Bone Devil's pretty much...
The bearded devil between Ku and Ramus is the one that's about to drop. This one is up above, yes.
No, actually, no. I'll let the others take that thing out. I'm gonna go for the Bone Devil that first attacked Ku, and yeah. All right, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam, but I'm gonna cast it at level 5.
Ooh, gonna drop it on him and the bearded devils here.
Yep.
Alrighty. So go ahead and roll me that damage, and I will try Constitution saving throw for these guys.
All right, so should be 5d10. All right, 34 points.
34 points. Alrighty. And as you can see that even though they're trying to hold back, you can even see that these wicked, almost like dragonfly-like wings that have been thinned out kind of try and block this beam, but you can see that the ghost fire, even though some are withstanding it a little bit, it still hurts them quite significantly, especially the one in the front that is right next to the two shadows as well. Just screaming out in agony at this point as they're being filled with radiant energy.
As your master, his efforts will fail. I feel these guys were sent by Pelgrim, obviously, so.
With that, you can actually see like the one on the roof shoots you a dirty look and then goes to try and focus on the fight.
Okay. That's it for me. I'm striking from a distance.
Alright. Rain.
Rain, roll initiative for Jin.
Oh, that's right, Jin. Jin!
Wait, let me pull out his shirt. Oh wait, maybe I can't? I can't click on them. Can I just roll? Okay. Oh. Should I
There you
click?
go.
Okay, it won't let it.
I'll add him on.
I have
I don't know.
control of. I can play Jin. I have control of him.
Wanna do it then?
It's not a big deal.
Cool.
Let me
Okay.
place him correctly. And then-
Initiative. That's a 19, even though I rolled this.
You both got 19.
We both got 19. Good shit.
Alright, so I'll have Jin go now then, real quick.
My apologies.
It's no problem. It should have given him control.
Do the shadows occupy that space?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Huh. How do we get to the fight? What's it gonna take to climb over this thing?
Just a quick athletics check, just because it's not a straight shot, but there's still plenty placeholders. You just don't want to roll like a net one.
Sure. Okay. Athletics. That's a 24.
Easily. You can just
Hop, mountain goat style. And does Jin focus on the small target first? Or the big Jin wants the true prize. We'll see how to. What's his? It's just his longsword. Longsword plus 3. Here we go. 18 and 20, and then he'll whistle and dancing sword.
The 18 will miss. The 20 will hit.
And the 11 will miss as well. Okay. 20 hits for 18 damage. 20 damage. Math.
13, as you see that he's immune to fire.
Interesting. Good to know. Now Rain. Sorry.
Yes. Rain, now you are up.
Me get onto a rooftop.
You can get on a rooftop with an athletics check. There's also the other bearded devil in the middle of the market. Hasn't gone yet.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Just go do that. 2, 3, 4.
You can see that everyone is basically screaming and like already running away from the scene.
The humans know what to do. At least the humans know what to do.
Heartbreaker.
Oh god. Definitely hits him with that fucking 21 as you decimate him in the chest.
Team. Wait a minute.
Mac.
I would like to use War Priest. You can make one. But can I do that?
Yes, you can. The War Priest extra attack, since you smacked him, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that again then.
Okay.
With 13?
That will just hit, as these guys don't have armor.
Lovely.
There you go.
Wow.
2 bursts of holy energy as you slam into this creature. And
Oh.
he
Believe in the alcohol.
just looks at you and the whole situation surprised, and it's just like, how the fuck is he not dead? He should even be here!
Who should even be here?
And you can see he's like looking in the direction of Ku as he's like trying to defend from you smashing in, and then full focus is on you now.
Okay.
And this one looks pretty happy as he steps up to Ku's fresh paladin. Gonna fucking stab Jin in the back.
No.
And that's a miss. Well, he'll hit him with the beard for... Actually, no, will he? No, he won't. I forgot how armored Jin was. That is beautiful. So, as he comes up, like,
Yeah,
sneering...
he's got like 25 AC.
Yeah, he's fucking beefy. It's beautiful.
Lovely.
So he comes up thinking it's gonna be easy. Jin quickly just pivot turns and just slaps away the glaive and just smashes the beard back.
Shut the fuck up.
Like glaive and beard in the same. Like it's comical. The glaive comes back and it hits him in the face, and then the shield follows. It almost does 1 damage. Psychic, not bludgeoning.
Alrighty, so this... Well, he's angry, but he is still going to try and dig in his hooked polearm into the chest of one of these shadows. Oh boy, is he digging that in. That's a natural 20 followed by a 27. And then a stinger to the chest of this thing.
What, my demons?
He just got 2 net 20s on your fucking demons. It's fitting, because the one thing you know definitely in the order is that devils and demons already, from all the shit you already experienced, if they have the option, devils and demons will fucking slaughter each other. And which that he definitely demonstrates that, because he... Fucking Christ, how much is that already? That is... The first attack... Good lord. That's 32 on the first one, 28 the following set, and then the stinger does 43 total. So he completely decimates one
He
of these.
demolishes one.
Yeah, he just fucking unleashes like raw hatred and hellfire on this one.
But I would have to take those 3 attacks. Haha.
But he fucking just, like, absolute savagery, no mercy. Just every single fucking strike pulls him in, claws him down, and then slams the stinger into its throat, and then, like, just dissipates the shadow entirely and just whips the hook around ready for the next round on the other. Fucking Christ. Ku in this very, very desperate situation and very, very bloody, very damaged. He's gonna have to do the one thing he knows how to do, and that run the fuck away. So he's gonna misty step 30 feet just to get to here. And then he's going to quickly weave through the crowd for a moment and bonus action try to hide. As for those who do see Ku, you can see that he's probably like near death at this point. There's so much blood, and even like the poison and the stingers that he's already been hit by, those parts of his body are swelling, and some parts have already necrotized.
Wait, where did he go?
He went to hide amongst the tents.
He's
okay.
super hidden.
Oh, I see.
And he rolls an 18.
Very
But
stealthy.
that's still enough to break sight from these devils. As they look for a moment, they're lost, and then quickly call like, "Find him! Don't let him get away! He's almost dead!" And then this one. Well, he's more focused on the cleric who just bashed him in the fucking face and chest. I'll try and glaive and beard you, Rain. In which both of those will miss as it glances off your armor, and you both have a two-handed standoff, especially with all the things you've already gone through. You just feel the power of Tempest flowing through you, like this is what you're supposed to be doing, and you just glancing and bashing blows against this man.
Me and my heartbreaker.
Modar, you're not sure how you got here.
Yes.
So a brilliant flash of light, and now you're suddenly here this filthy plane.
I have one question for you. I recognize only Ku.
Correct.
Is he the same as me? Does he recognize me?
Not at all.
He does not recognize me. Okay.
You got some shit to say?
I have one further question. Could I have cast Mage Armor at some point within the past 8 hours, or when I first appeared?
I would
as a
imagine,
reflex?
Especially from the plane that you live in, you live in your mage armor practically.
That's kind of what. Okay, so you all see Modar turns. He's covered a few inches from where his robes hang. There are these tiny mirror-like objects that hang in the air around him, and there's one larger mirror that hangs behind his shoulders, floating in the air, though it doesn't reflect anything but a distorted image. And he looks around, and he addresses the first. I address how many devils are within 60 feet? Can I address all the devils? Are there less than 12 of them? 2, 3, 4.
Yes, you can. You can definitely address all.
8. Okay. I'm also going to address Jin, Ramus, and Rain, then if my math is correct, I can do up to 12. I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion, as I say, you know, the quickest way to do this is to kill the other devils. If you want to move up in the infernal hierarchy, kill your masters or your lessers and receive bonuses for how difficult your mission is. If you are a humanoid, kill the devil plague upon your homes. Whatever you do, leave me out of it.
Oh boy.
That's Mass Suggestion. That's a DC 17.
Charisma, I assume.
Charisma, I believe, yes. No, it is a Wisdom.
Wisdom. Alrighty.
It is Wisdom.
Wisdom. 17, you say?
I do say 17. It's because of my staff. You see, he's holding a staff in each hand. One an ornate black and purple with bands of metal around it. The other is made of glass.
Alrighty. So with that, you see the one beside you seems to have almost like a shimmer cross over his blackened eyes, and kind of, instead of turning to Jin, it kind of like nods to your suggestion and starts to turn on the bearded devils. The other one on the roof just sighs and continues his assailant of the abyssal ones. And then the bearded devils. A charisma for them.
Once I see that he is oh, well, I'm gonna wait to see if this other one that can reach me is charmed. Rain's face every time I speak is just the stankiest.
I'm glad you recognize.
Alrighty, so he is charmed. Whole lot of messages. I love this spell.
It's a great spell. It's my 1/6 level spell.
It's also the one spell too that made me fucking laugh because it kept my players alive at the end fight one time.
It's incredibly good. It's incredibly good.
So, especially in the midst of all this fight, Rain, you can also see that the one fighting you suddenly gets a shimmer across his eyes, and seems like it's a good idea to go and kill his comrades. As only one seemed to resist out of the bearded devils. He's like looking at everyone like, "You fools! What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! We're not in a furnace right now!"
Do it, do it, do it.
It fails. Jin's charmed. Unless
Like-
he has. Wait, do you half elves get things? No, against being put to sleep, not being charmed. Or do they get advantage?
I think they get advantage.
If they get advantage, I'll roll again.
Yes. And,
That's a 29. Jin is not charmed. Jin is like, fuck you mean?
and Rain, go ahead and roll your wisdom save at advantage as well, because you were part of that.
Wisdom saving. What do I call?
Alright, you make it as well.
Woo!
Alrighty. So you see that, Modar? You can see all these devils next to you are not interested in you.
Modar left. What the fuck? Who the fuck is Modar? This stank ass shit.
What? What?
That shit. You heard me.
All I said was leave me alone. Leave me out of it. I don't want none of this nasty mortal shit.
Who
What
the
is
fuck
this?
are?
I don't have a name tag. You don't know my name.
DM's calling you Modar. God called you Modar.
Yeah, but like, you don't know the name.
And I'm a cleric of God. I heard.
Oh, you heard? Imagine cleric of the DM. I can intercept messages to players. I know everything. I don't get your messages going out, but I get the ones that come back. I know anything the DM said. That would be a crazy ability.
That would be.
I have a warlock whose patron
Bro,
is the
get hurt.
DM. and it's not that crazy.
What happened?
I did create a homebrew of a character that has. Anyway, we're their patron is the DM, is me.
That's sick.
That's awesome.
He pitched it to me. We just worked together. It's really fun. But it makes for really weird conversation when he goes, "Can I talk to you as Havelock?" And I go, "Sure." And I don't change, but he gets into character.
So with that, Nira comes around as this devil looks like he's probably gonna break away, and just quickly, Nira full fucking swing with her great silver sword just lams into his side and then slams right down his back. At that point, the devil falls to the ground, and you can see that he dissipates into ash as he's sent back to Avernus.
These are from Avernus. Interesting.
Upper levels, babe. And then this boyo. Well, he's gonna try and figure out. Let's see.
Tab upwards towards the one on the roof. You're charmed.
He's charmed.
This eye icon is the charm.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
also -7 strength right now, so
Dope.
he'll
Can you just
try.
like suggest he just kill himself?
I can't. It has to be worded in a way. Let me see it. It has to be worded in a way that it seems like a reasonable action. So that's why I talked about the Infernal Hierarchy. If they kill Bone Devils, they could theoretically be upgraded to Bone Devils.
Yeah, they're kind of like Pokemon. They can literally evolve into the hierarchy.
Mhm.
That's why
Or they could
Pelgrim
get
looks
fucked
so
up.
fucking wild.
Yeah, because he still got his like original form.
He uses original form to hide. Alrighty. With that, the bearded devil hits with the beard on a natural 20. I'm sorry, I'm rolling so spicy tonight. Thank God the charm's on.
Who does he hit?
He hit the bone devil.
Oh,
He hit
okay.
the other charmed Bone Devil. Interesting.
Rebelling against the hierarchy.
Nice.
And then this guy is going to attack the guy on the who stood up from the ground. As it's just full fucking chaos now. And he sends this guy down to the ground as he returns back to hell.
Fuck yeah.
And then it's Jin.
Oh boy. Jin's gonna try again. Longsword to this guy's ass. First, I'm gonna cast.
Oh, guys,
Which ones does he have? Oh, huh?
before we end session, we should read my brother's second journal entry if he sent it to somebody.
That's a good call. I don't have it, but if somebody does,
I don't think he sent a second one out yet.
No? Okay.
we'll see.
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I think he's still working on that.
Okay.
He doesn't have any of his smites prepared.
Smite? Why would you smite when you have sword?
Yeah. That's a 13. That misses on the Bone Devil. That's a 19. Does that hit the Bone Devil?
Just hits.
Okay, that's gonna be a level 1 Divine Smite.
Good lord.
So 12 plus 16 is 28 damage. Unless it's weak to radiant, which would be nice. If you say yes, could be cool.
Unfortunately not.
Could be cool. Could have been cool.
But it does
Um,
penetrate through, and you can tell that they do recoil in pain from the holy weapons. Damn.
The dancing sword misses again.
Glancing off the hard fucking body of this creature. It looks like it would be frail as it's so gaunt, but when it strikes in, you can see that its skin is like practically rock hard. Thus the earned title of Bone Devil.
And that's the bonus action to use the dancing sword, right? So that's my turn.
Correct.
This music. Very intense.
Alright, and then this one, he's going to try and slap the Bone Devil, because it is his superior. 22 will definitely hit. A measly 6 slashing. So they're just belting into each other at this point. You can see it's just absolute fucking chaos everywhere. Which reminds me, he didn't move, so go ahead and roll me Moonbeam damage.
All right.
Moonbeam's still there.
Yeah. Oh, There's no 23.
Alrighty. 23 on that boy. He actually drops from that. As he gets burnt away by the holy energies that just scorch through him. As he's focused on trying to move up in the ranks, you can see the excitement as he just ignores the beam for a moment and then finally lets it succumb as you see a brief flash, like, realization of what he was doing. No! No! Pilgrim, I'm sorry! And drops and gets dragged back down to hell.
From me.
Tell him Dallas sent you.
This bone devil is... Well, he's going to try and get rid of these ignorant slaves. These bearded devils think they could take his rank from him. Which... both of those will work. As he is pretty much dropped to the floor instantly. And as far as you've seen, these bone devils are probably the meanest of the ones that have come here. And with that, before getting fully caught out, he is going to clamber back up the building. He'll allow Jin and Modar to get a free attack if they like.
I don't think I have. Can I hit him with my? Oh, I can hit him with my staff.
Yes.
I'll smack him with the staff of power.
Fuck him up.
Wait, that's not going to interfere with my charm, right?
No,
Okay, cool. The 15?
not at all. As it just glances off his tail and then Jin.
Jin is also me.
W's.
That's a 19
That will hit.
for 14.
14 damage. As he clambers back up and you hear the heavy beating of his wings.
Actually 16 because of his dueling set.
That's right. It sounds almost like the equivalent of a helicopter. These wings are so loud and heavy.
Ew.
And then Ramus. Not sure who this guy is, but he just managed to convince all the devils to kill each other.
And I'm okay with that.
Your sword's probably not.
Yeah, what is...
My friend.
Does it get any feel on anything?
With that, the sword is still excited because seeing the devils die, but also knowing that some of these are still weak, he's not too worried about the bearded devils. You can sense that he's more hungry for the bone devils. First thing you're hearing in the back of your mind, like, get to those ones on the roof. They're more valuable.
Like, I kind of instinctually start looking at the roof. Like, that was my goal to start with, but I think it's a little bit more not me being super anxious, you know?
Hmm.
And it's like, yeah, this is my choice when it's only kind of my choice. Like, I'm like, yeah, fight, but, you know, it's like, yeah, jump straight into the shark's mouth to punch it in the face.
Yeah.
That's not me making that decision, but I want to do that. Does one look more worse for wear than the other?
The one that just clambered up to the south here. He looks pretty beat up after the bearded devils took a couple pot shots and Jin sliced into his back quite a bit.
Can I get to him without? This is what, 20 feet? Can I get to him without taking the hit?
With that, very easily. And I think your athletics is through the roof, right?
Without taking an opportunity attack?
No, I'm saying, would I take the opportunity attack going from here to here? I don't necessarily know how big these guys are.
For there, no, because that one's charmed and he's more focused on breaching the others. So, and that one's on the roof 20 feet up, so he's way out of range of you. So you could do that fairly easily. You just have to make an athletics to get up to the roof with this guy.
We gotta
Is
run
there anywhere
past
that I
the
can
strange
stand
blue man.
up here to get? Would this give me advantage with my demon or no?
Unfortunately not, because he does occupy that space. You would have to climb up to the side just to the right of him.
Over here?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm thinking, so I leave my guy and just tear this one down, or screw it, I go up and I meet him.
Alrighty.
Leaping tiger strike.
So with that, you're very easily able to just dig your claw into the side of the building for a brief moment and find.
I think I can, honestly, I think I can jump that because of my tiger form.
Actually, probably.
I think so.
Yeah, so you, especially with the tiger form and a good athletics like that, you just leap up, grab onto this side of the roof, and just correct yourself once you're up there. Immediately grabbing the Bone Devil's attention, and it just kind of does a little bit of the eyebrow raise in your direction. You can see like this face that you assumed was stiff just suddenly start contorting, almost, even though it looks like bone from underneath, it's all sinuous and stretches still.
I use bonus action to ignite my sword with lightning.
Ooh. Oh fuck.
Do they both hit?
They definitely do. As you slam into the side of him, crushing down through his hide.
Hold on.
Oh my god. So especially with these lightning strikes just sinking through his flesh, you can see him recoil, but still holds his ground fairly strong. Keeps the polearm pointed towards the abyssal creature, but then also readies the tail stinger in your direction.
My buddies come up here.
Ah! Oh my god. Well, the 16 will miss. That's unfortunately the position. But the 22 will hit for the 7 necrotic overroll at D4. 2 strength.
And then one more guy. Damn, I roll deep. That doesn't hit, does it?
Sadly not. His bony exterior protects him quite well.
Alright, and Ramos takes somewhat of a defensive stance, readying a reaction.
Alrighty. Then, Thanos. You could feel the moonbeam that crushed down onto those two devils, and you can sense that, especially once they fell, the beam has a clear target again with the rooftops.
Yeah, definitely on this guy. So I end up moving the moonbeam onto this bone devil, the one that looked a little bit weaker.
Alrighty.
So I just sort of shift it like slowly, like a satellite laser, just dragging it across the ground. and pouring down this guy. All right.
Fucking Hammer of Dawn.
Exactly.
Such a good fucking spell.
All right. Oh, this is my Pilgrim special. I've been waiting to use it on him, but not yet. Not yet. All right. So that cat catches 23,
Alrighty.
but he doesn't make the. Okay, but so
Yeah.
that was one. So because I'm just moving it, that's one action. Sorry. I'm going to use my new flying Jordans.
Flying Jordan.
I fly up to that rooftop with my bonus attack. I'm gonna launch a spear at this fool, just for a little bit of icing.
Fuck him up.
Let's see if we can hit.
Unfortunately,
13 hit.
as you throw the spear and
Okay,
it
no problem.
slams into his side, you can see that they look like they wouldn't be that durable, but their hides are just unnaturally tough.
That's okay. I wait for it to reappear in my hand, and I hope it's drawing this fool's attention.
Oh, it definitely is. Like he's.
But that's it for me.
You can see basically the ghostly radiant energy just slamming into his body and burning away the unholy fiendish life that he has in his body.
Okay, cool. That's it for me.
And rain.
I'm gonna run on top of the rooftop. No. Yeah. No. I'm gonna go over here.
Gonna crush this man in the chest.
This guy right here. DM.
Yep.
What's that symbol on his face?
He is currently under the hypnotic suggestion of mass suggestion. But you could still belt him in the face.
Okay, good. I like the
He's
heartbreaker.
charmed by me.
I remember you doing that. Did that hit?
That definitely does. So he'll finally be shaken from that. Takes the full 15, and you could definitely decimate him with another. Or actually, that's 17. So he kind of shakes his head for a moment, like, what the fuck? What? It just looks like he's kind of come out of the daze.
I think I'm gonna use a bonus action to pull out a spiritual weapon.
Alrighty. Oh! Roll damage for that. That is a crit.
out.
The spiritual.
Do you hit twice as that subclass of cleric?
Bonus
have
action
extra attack?
divination for being a war cleric. But she has 3 of those a day.
Does it kill him?
Very nearly.
Can I have my spiritual weapon, please?
Vachukan, as I finish up the heavy damage from this man, he looks like he almost fell over from that damage alone as you belted him fucking twice in the face.
Good, fuck that guy.
Spirit Knuckles. Never leave home without him.
Cool.
Alrighty, and with that, the bearded devil down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna try and climb up to the roof.
Oh, well, Jin doesn't have another reaction, so.
He'll get up there, and then he's gonna try and belt this bone devil twice. As he
Nice.
was never smacked yet, so he's still under the charm. Beard will miss, the glaive will hit for 6 slash. And also the moonbeam finished out that charm, so he's got full attention on Dallas right now as well.
I would like to argue that these people aren't my companions. And therefore, the spell wouldn't end if they harm the devils. I don't know who these people are. I've never seen them before in my life. I've literally met them less than 30 seconds ago. I think it's unfair for you to make the ruling that they're my companions.
That's
I'm
true,
say.
but they're not attacking you. They're going for the people interfering with their objective of killing the other ones.
Okay, fine. That's fair.
So.
I just would like to not be attacked when I move away from this devil.
Oh, he's not targeting you. You're completely irrelevant to them at this point.
Dope. Irrelevant is what we like to hear.
Alright. So this boy who's down a point of strength. Let's see. He'll put the 2 pole arms into the shadows to try and get rid of those, and then sting Ramus.
Is it physical?
For these are magic weapons that they have. They're the only ones that have magic weapons. So.
Hold on. I know, but it's like a physical attack.
Yeah. So the first one definitely hits you, boy. Well, they're both going to hit because 18 and 14. Advantage. Ooh. Very nice. Alright, so that first one hit, I'll roll a disadvantage again with the pole arm, see if he misses the other boy. Unfortunately, we'll still hit because the shadows do have 12 AC, and it's a 16 and 19 there. And then these.
Oh, he went for the shadows?
So withdraw that.
Yeah, I thought he was going for me for a second. That's the only reason. Fuck the shadows. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. So he'll pop both the shadows because he doesn't like that strength drain. So that, because that's 23 and 22. And then he's going to try and tail sting you in the chest, Ramus.
Me? Okay, now we.
Now you impose this.
Now I blood curse in the eyelids.
Right.
I don't give a shit about the shadows. They're just a means to an end.
Good thing you did, because the first one was a 24. The second's an 18 as it just goes by as you curse him. And you can see the construction just tormenting part of his flesh as it pulls it away, his muscles contracting. You can see he's trying to keep his eyes open at that point as he can't really hold vision for a brief moment. He just guards himself against you and the other demon. And then Ku is gonna drink a health pot.
Probably smart.
We have.
Or, oh, that's not 4, that's a 2. So that would be 7. And then he's just gonna maintain being hidden. Modar.
Can I roll an insight on Rain?
Trying to figure out if she would hurt you.
Yeah, did she bear ill will to me? I would like to roll an insight. Like, I don't know where, like, you know, I was in the middle of court, and we're here, and now it's like, what the fuck? I'm, mage armored up, and I'm rolling with some punches, but I'm gonna roll insight. I got an 18. How does Rain, are you stood next to me, right? So, like,
that face.
but also I did try and magically tell you to stay the fuck away from me, and it didn't work at all. So you're obviously powerful, and you're fighting these fiends of your own accord. These are the things that I can see.
Would you belt him justly?
I'm waiting for the opportunity for the fighting to stop so I can hold a dagger to this man's throat. I wanna know who the fuck that is.
Alright. So I assume you would probably belt him if he tries to start running away.
Okay. Fair. I don't want to buff you now. I don't want to help you because you scare me.
Good. Good. Who the fuck is you?
Who the fuck is you?
Fuck is you?
Who the fuck is all you?
My homie. Who the fuck is you?
I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna turn and I'm going to is it possible for me to line up a line this way, like this?
Would be a little bit awkward, but you could easily kind of like tuck down and try and cause a line to go that way. It would veer upward towards the roof, though.
Yeah, it would have it would be so like I've got to get pretty low down to the ground
Yeah.
and like excuse me and I like crouch down, like I'm right by the corner of the house underneath the eaves here, like leaning forward here. And I'm gonna try and cast a lightning bolt to hit these two.
Alrighty.
That's a DC 17 dexterity save. And that crackles out of my staff for 5 charges.
Holy. Alrighty.
That's a big lightning bolt. That was a good lightning bolt.
I was gonna say, like,
Nikes, that's 4 sixes.
so he definitely fucking fails. And then the other one, even if he saved, can't actually survive with how much damage Rain has already put into. How about that? He tries to dodge and just gets dropped right there on the fucking beat. As the one in front of you, Ramus, you just see this lightning arc through his back for a moment, and just whole body jolts for a second as he clamps onto the roof.
Is this a solid wall here? Like this is another wall
That is an
or-
eave hanging over the alleyway, so you can actually
Cool.
like, get under there.
Yeah, I want to get under there. I give a somewhat curt nod to Rain as I killed the one she was engaged with, and then I step over here, and I blow the smoke off of my staff. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Nira's gonna come join her mans on the roof. With probably relative ease, considering. Yeah. It's berserkering. And at that point, she gets up there and just starts belting down and this guy with her great silver sword.
Damn.
Hot
Ooh.
fucking
Damn.
No.
fire. So,
No.
your bay comes up. Oh, don't worry, Roach Punter will still be able to because you're
Not
next.
ready.
She's pissed off because it's her man on the line.
89 damage.
She just fucking god crushes this creature into the roof repeatedly. Just
1 damage off of an average 30 damage per hit.
You can see Ramus is pleased.
fucking please, baby, don't. I need. Oh my fucking god. Unfortunately, as you like try to stop her, she's already in like that berserker rage and furious that, you know, like, how dare this devil lay hands upon my man.
My man.
He only had 40 health left. He just got fucking annihilated. But you could definitely try and drink his soul with Rochona Park as he falls to the ground.
I sure should am.
Fuck yes. But that you definitely can because you're right next to him. Thankfully.
My health doesn't go anywhere, though, unfortunately, but
Sadly not. But you get to see that wild woman you originally started dating.
Are they dating? Is that official?
Question mark? Hired? I'd assume dating?
I think we're there.
Yeah.
Aww.
Monsieur Jean. Slash Nick.
What's it get? Sorry, I was thinking, what's it gonna take to climb up onto the roof here?
Just in athletics, because even though these are buildings, they still have footholds like various wood beams and other things clambering up. Yeah, very easily.
So he uses it's difficult terrain to move through the devil's space, but he ends up right here.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll still go for the bone devil because want that bone devil dead. That's 2. That's a 25 and a 13. The 25 will hit, and there's gonna be a divine smite on that one, and the fucking where is it? Dancing sword. 17.
Unfortunately, not. Especially with that tough fucking hide of his.
All right. So that is 11 because it's immune to fire. 8, 19.
Very nice.
That is Jin.
Yes. Not looking good. Looks like he's about to go down.
No.
And then this one. Oh. He's angry at Dallas for the moonbeam. He's angry at the devils for betraying each other. Oh, there's this fucking paladin beating him in the face. He's gonna try and go for Jin.
Let him come.
And they all just, Jin perfectly deftly just boof, boof, smacking away and parrying. Even the fucking other polearm that went wide literally just like fucking sidesteps and then just fucking smacks the stinger away on the fucking roundabout.
You come to my house. You bring this weak
And,
shit.
yep, the moonbeam damage are correct.
Is a weak shit.
This weak shit.
Alright. And with that, the moonbeam, especially as the devil's just trying to do something before he drops dead.
That should be the new character accent.
Dalos, you just see he's
Oh, your master, wait. Oh, damn it. Another one's down.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
I like that. That's good. I'm too good at this shit.
Wait, are we back to me? For real?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. We did work.
Tearing through it.
Who's left? Just this guy?
It's just the one bearded devil across the way. He's like, I did it. I took the rank. I'm gonna go. Fuck.
A tiger. You have wings, right? You fly.
I can as like a move.
Oh, you just jump.
Yes. I
jump.
add 10 extra feet to my jump because I'm in a tiger farm.
Fuck yeah.
I can essentially move like 40, 50 feet.
You are the best.
He is a beast.
Yeah, I go in hot.
You just see the actual fear reach this bearded devil's eyes. Like, oh shit. Fuck! Oh my god!
Hold on. Is that enough to take him out or not?
It's not enough to drop him because he hasn't been touched, but he finally like.
One for good. Then my bonus is I take my swing.
Oh my god! But that he almost drops on the spot. It just like falls to his knee, barely holding on to please. Oh gods! Oh, I can't go back. Not failing like this.
Didn't want to ask that one question. Why am I here? Who the fuck are you? Don't kill it yet. From under the eaves.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess he flies over here. Hold on, let me see what their speed is.
Oh, the shadow. Oh no.
Yeah, 30 feet, just enough.
I like to imagine that the demons take their time as you're like leaping from roof to roof.
Does it miss?
That'll definitely miss. Do you stay there? Because you will take moonbeam damage, because that's indiscriminate.
Um,
Probably.
what's the? Oh, right where he is, right?
The blue circle,
The
both of you.
blue circle.
It's a 2x2.
Can I like leap over him to the other side?
I would say yes. As for the shadow, he could fly, so he could probably be like right there.
Yeah, he'd just be like, meh.
Alrighty. Thalos, and you could see like this bearded devil is completely fucked. There's no way he could survive any more of that.
Tell your master the next time he attempts to face the dead-ass rangers, he should come himself.
Oh
And then
Never
I hit
gets
him
old.
twice with my spear.
no!
Stupid name.
He finally got it.
All right. Exactly. Wait. All right.
There you go.
Second throw.
Fuck him up. Please! And then the second shot just slams into his chest, and you can see him start disintegrating at that point.
Damn it.
Woo! Woo!
And that is combat.
I think we got the message there.
Message delivered.
Oh, with my movement, I fly down over to where Modar is.
Yeah. So so the devils all drop, and I feel like there's a kind of a moment, and then Rain turns, the Jin turns, Thalos turns, Ramus
Flies down.
right, like and
Bye.
Modar is just like I appreciate that that everyone here has. That's not his voice.
What did you do with my
I-
brother
I
Aiden?
appreciate that everyone here has questions and there's no need for violence. I carry. He'll like sheath his two staves. But you see he doesn't dismiss the mage armor.
Rain's going to have her dagger in her hand.
Oh.
Putting the spear around in one hand.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who is your friend? I know the court. I am a representative. We can talk.
Return my brother Aiden, and no violence will befall you.
What's an
That is my
Aiden?
promise.
Does he look like you? I've never cards on the table. Never met you before. I don't know. Can I roll an Arcana to see if I know what happened? If I learned anything?
You could
Can I
definitely
give him my bet? Can I give him my best guess?
could definitely give it a try. Anyone else can definitely give an Arcana if they want. At the
Give it a shot.
same time, you also see that.
I don't know shit.
Me
That's a
neither.
25. I have something called Tireless Precision, so I get +4 to Arcana checks.
Talk to animals. I don't know anything about your magic.
All right.
People.
What's my best guess? I would like to relay it to them as snootily as possible.
So especially for the curiosity, because you do see that there is still the crystal remaining from the Bone Devil who dropped it off the roof,
I pick it up.
and it itself is still smoking. It clearly malfunctioned for some reason. And knowing the situation of the case that you were about to prosecute, you get the feeling that, especially since it wasn't directly full 100% coup, you feel like that fragment caused you to switch places with someone else that he was touching at the current time. Meaning,
Okay.
you transposed with Aiden, but coup remained in place because it wasn't transposing the whole entire personage.
Right, because we were in contact with him at the time.
Yes. So it tried to move an anchor that could not be moved because all the anchors weren't getting shifted at the same time.
Okay, I relay this. I am sure that we can work together. Do you know who might be behind these devils, they mentioned a name. I didn't quite catch it. It started with a, a Felbraham. Hep, hell,
Pilgrim.
yes, what you said.
Ramus obviously does not look amused. But he stops stuttering.
You attempt to speak to a group of a paladin, tiger man, and
Watch your words.
druid. Not to play into stereotype. And we have our white mage, of course.
Mage.
I appreciate that this is a difficult situation for everyone. I have quite a few questions as well. Namely, what the fuck are you all doing with a known interdimensional criminal? And I point at Ku.
As you can see, you see, like, as you point at Ku,
Interplanar, sorry.
like, he's leaning against the wall, breathing heavy, literally sweating from the poison that's coursed through his body.
Someone should probably lesser restore that one.
I'm not a criminal. I was traveling around with them.
That's no criminal. That's my valet. Who the hell are you?
I would like to use my background ability, legalese. So I have innate knowledge of the legal system where I come from. So I give you a very long and rambling job description of the court. I tell you which court I work for. I tell you the courthouse that I'm normally in. I tell you who my boss is. You get the whole rundown. I work for the courts. You're not exactly sure what I do there.
And why are you here?
I hold up the chunk of crystal and I say, it seems that whatever these nasty fellows attempted to do to your valet, X to doubt, malfunction. You can see it. I hold up the non-functioning crystal mechanism. Regard the smoking with your eyes. You see that this is not how it is intended to function. I would toss it to you. Are you close enough for me to hand it to you? I'd toss it to you if you're not. I imagine everyone's looming over Modar.
I didn't even
wasn't
drop
sure
the
if
sword enchantment yet.
I wasn't sure if Rammus was on the rooftop, like crouched like a tiger, like just terrifying.
No, well, yeah, I'm at the edge. Me and
Okay.
my flying buddy, my lightning sword.
Yeah, I chucked the crystal underhand up towards you. It's a shitty throw. It's a bad throw.
The demon gets it.
Did I miss?
Just Rammus continuing to question Modar, like, why are you here? And me going, I don't know why I'm here.
Okay, well, where were you? Have we asked that question?
Nope, not yet.
Let's start with that. Where the fuck were you before you showed up here?
You ever heard of the City of Doors?
No. What?
Of doors?
Mm-hmm. Also known as the Cage? No? Floating city in the center of the multiverse. Innate place of law and order in this planar system. No. Not any, no bells. Alright. I am a denizen of a different plane than you all. I am a Vidalcan. My name is Modar. May I have your names, new acquaintances?
So how do we switch you back?
It's a great question. I will refer to my previous question that got tossed to the side like so much yesterday's rubbish. Do
Oh,
you
you got
know
fast.
who sent these
You got fast.
devils?
Most likely Pilgrim.
Yes, a pilgrim. What is that, and how do we find it and make it send me back where I came from?
He's a
Believe
devil,
me,
a pit fiend.
I would like to go back as much as you.
He is a pit fiend, a devil,
Believing him
a
very much.
deal maker.
Feel free to roll insights
Right?
to determine if I am lying. I not too much experience with the pit fiend. Do you want me to roll persuasion, Josh?
I definitely can. I would imagine that for the rest of you, especially with your insight.
Oh, this is Castlevania Lord of Sorrows that's playing right now.
You know you're good.
I just know because that's one of my favorites.
It's such
This
a
is one of the
fucking game.
giants, the boss fight.
It is. You got your games on point, son.
I love that game, dude. So good.
But you can definitely tell that Modar is being very forward with you. He's telling the truth 100%. He looks genuinely lost. At the same time, none of you've ever heard once of a Vidalcan. Ever.
Can we ask about this, or can we do some kind of history check to?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history, actually.
All right.
There's a slight chance, but it's a very rare chance.
Great.
Oh no, nothing.
Not in the slightest.
We're doing great.
It fits because, especially if it was something malicious, Ramus, you would for sure know about this. This is completely out of your books. Like, you could even see, visible confusion on pretty much everyone's face. Like, nobody has ever heard of a Vidalcan.
Is there any weaponry on Modar?
Sorry, what?
Any weapons on Modar?
You see, he has a small, normal-looking dagger belted at his waist. But mostly, do you see two, holsters for staves, the glass staff and the more ornate, black and purple with metal bands, black and purple wood with metal bands staff.
But not much weaponry. You seem like you're telling the truth. Well,
No need of weaponry, as you saw firsthand. I create what I need. A small, I will, cast mold earth as just, a flourish. Like, I pass my hand over the wall and it, bulges out and then, goes back.
City you come from. Is it safe? The city of doors.
It was my job to ensure that criminals such as that one were locked away. Interlopers were not allowed. Your friend may be... He will be safe. He may be questioned as to his appearance, but... the workers at the colleges should be, more interested in the novelty than anything. Nothing like this has ever happened before, as far as I am aware. What are you, you little goblin? And I'm looking over shoulders again at Ku. Very tall, Modar, very tall. 8, 6, 7.
With that probably a very awkward situation as you actually realize he's actually been crying this whole time. Like, just heartbroken. And he actually just starts walking back towards the castle.
Who's walking away?
Yeah, he's going back towards the Manchester's castle to wait for you. You can see he's like eyes filled with tears. The only thing you heard him say is heartbroken.
Rain's gonna catch up with Blue and ask him what's
Lol.
wrong. Throw a middle finger up at Modar on the way out.
Moda, you should come with us. We should all return back to the chat. Is it a tower? Or no, it's the Grand Magister's
Citadel.
The
Citadel.
Yes. At that point, you do actually see some of the Githyanki Knights have already started arriving at this point. It's been a few minutes in between the combat and then people alerting for the guards. And you see them very quickly arriving. And just, are you alright? We heard about what was going on and we put the city on high alert. We've already sent out other people looking for disguises and, well, with true sight.
Devils have been dealt with. But you should see to the townspeople. They were very shaken up.
Right. Please. The rest will stay here. I will escort you myself. And you can see that he has the arcane sheen over his eyes of true sight, so you'd be able to pick out if anyone were a devil along the way.
Oda, you should come with us. If anyone can get you back home, or at least tell us as much as we need to know about what has happened, it is the Grand Magister. The ruler of the Citadel and this city.
I believe you are correct. You people should take me to him as swiftly as you can. I still have not received any names from you all.
Nor
How
shall
do
you.
you call yourself? Good. All right. Well,
You're gonna walk up to our group, call our friend, and fucking get them. Okay.
I can show you that I can. Can I? Accost. Can I say, if you do not believe me, I can produce the paperwork. Where I come from, this man, though he was wearing different clothing, is an interplanar criminal. He has traveled through Sigil repeatedly, spreading his malaise across the planar system.
What malaise?
The scatterings of selves. He's shredded across the plains like some kind of fool.
Show us this paperwork.
Okay, I open my backpack. I pull out a pitch black, completely
Okay.
two-dimensional circle, and I walk over to a wall, and I flap it up on the wall, and I stretch it and pull it down, and I create a doorway. Then I cast light on my hand, and I walk in. You guys see from like the interior of this doorway an office space, and I go over to a filing cabinet, and I open it and I rifle through, and I will pull out my court documents, everything that I prepared for today, and I keep paper copies of everything before I go in, and I'll take that out and I'll show them, and it's my where we the people are charging Kuposhak with interplanar traveling without a permit, several other charges, theft, grand larceny. And there's evidence. There's magical signature. We can trace his magical aura as an arcane trickster rogue. We have detect magic squads and stuff.
Proof of wizardry across many.
Mm-hmm. Right, like in a city where almost everyone is a magic user. magic police are a thing that need to
I
happen.
don't think I knew that.
How many pages is it?
Almost.
I don't know, how big is it? How dense is this?
Considering
I've been on the trail for a while, but I don't know how much actual evidence we have.
considering that it was one of the main pieces that you were able to prosecute finally and have like a solid piece, it's probably like
It's a pretty thick folder. It would make a loud noise if you dropped it off the table.
it's like a paperback book if it
Yeah.
had like 400
It
pages.
holds doors open.
Yeah, it
Right. It's
probably 3 times thicker than that.
damn. Okay. Shit. It's a thick paperback.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, you mean like a Ender's Game, like?
Yeah, chunker.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this
Can we
is
see it?
weighty. Yeah. I'll pass it. I say those are. I do those back.
What was that?
I do need those back. Please don't damage them. I need that for my records.
Brain is wishing that he had fire powers to burn shit.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I start going through the file as we're walking towards the citadel. To the citadel.
Yeah. I pack up my portable hole, and I put it back in its case.
Do we care? Why are we caring? I just want to point out that we've like killed motherfuckers and taken shit and fought gods. Fuck this guy.
No.
Fuck him.
Fucking glorified bureaucrat. Devil bureaucrat.
And Cool are out. Deuces. I'm gonna walk off with Cool and be like, "You're not heartbroken, baby. We're gonna break him. Don't you worry." Pat on the back.
What did I do?
I'm
Show up out of
I'm
nowhere
so
and
sorry.
everyone thinks you're a bad guy.
I'm so sorry.
I turn
It must have
around
been
and
in the
you're
sunlight
holding
for
like
too long.
ashes in your hand.
God damn, that's fucking awesome.
My records now, the only copies that exist are in the courtroom. Oh God, I hope they weren't destroyed in the explosion. Oh God.
Brain's gonna make a mental note.
So,
That sucks.
No, call our friend a criminal, you bastard.
He is. I just showed you like he can be your friend and still be a criminal. He is a criminal. I'm prosecuting him for that.
Of morality, sir. Get the fuck out of here.
Apologies, Modar. The rules of this plane must be different from yours. These just combusted. No worries. The Grand Magister will have answers for all of us.
I
Come with
leave. I leave. I go to the
and then
castle on my
with
own. I go. I'm gone. I'm nothing. This way, and I go. I'm gone.
He wouldn't know where to go, would he?
That's cool.
you guess it's the castle.
Actually, can I get one of the Githyanki to because I would recognize them. Can I address them in Gith actually?
Yes, you can. They would actually be very surprised. There's not many within the township other than at the Magister's Tower basically knows Githyanki.
Yeah, it's flowery, but like I asked them to take me to their leader.
Especially being surprised, as you know, that it seems like they almost like seeing Bigfoot in the situation of you, because they have not seen a Vidalcan here for many a year, would actually gladly start leading you in that direction. Please this way. I hope it's not an issue with an airship.
No, an interplanar matter. I'm going to need to speak with someone of magical ability about a very powerful plane shift. I'm going to need to get some paperwork together to show Guardians. This might take longer than I thought.
Right this way, sir. As you
I just huddle with like the others and be like, we don't give a shit, right? Like, why are we? We can.
Um,
What?
just in case, what if we need him to swap places with Aiden? If we can reverse it, we
Well,
can't lose sight of him.
Rain, I can leave the D&D group if you want. It's okay. I can go.
I was
Well,
fine.
Grimace is annoyed as well. He's like,
Good motherfucker.
a
Like, I
bureaucrat is here instead of his.
did a po ho. We ain't
You
going.
Not
would
even
go over
Popo.
like a lead balloon.
It's
I
like
love this.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
We ain't gonna be
This is where we
friends.
draw the line.
It's just not happening. The fact that just the fact that you're here and you're trying to pull law and order on some interplanar shit, and then you think suddenly you could show up with some scroll with some writing and images and whatever the fuck on it and be like, oh, right is so
Did it on my
y'all just
printer.
no. Fuck
I'm not
you guys.
asking you to hand him over. I'm saying send me back where I
You
came from, or so
have
help me.
no evidence.
No, because if you go back to where you came from, you're just gonna try to track our friend down. Look what- No, it's not hurt. I vote we get rid of him.
I just you try.
We need his.
We need what?
We.
We need what? What was that? What do we need?
I think we need him.
For?
We need him if we're gonna get Aiden back.
I don't think we need him. I see it. Well, we can't drag him everywhere.
Unfortunately, I think we do. It seems like exchange. So if one's here and the other's
law
not,
of
then we
equivalent
probably need.
Change
Okay.
states.
Rain is not a fan of this plan. Rain's disgust with this human being or whatever is palpable.
Not a human.
Well, seems like we don't have too much of a choice.
And Rain is and cool and whatever the fuck.
It's Vidalkin. It's not that hard to say.
Whatever.
That's exactly how he says it.
I picture that's the exact conversation. Like, it's Vidalkin. Whatever.
Whatever.
It's not that hard. It's really not that hard to say.
I never said it was hard. I'm just not willing to put in the effort. The thing is that you're a threat to our friends, so just gonna keep my eyeball on you. Make sure you have a distance with Ku. And Thalos and Ramus could keep an eye on your ass. So I'm just not fucking with
You
that.
can
Nope.
keep your copy. I don't want that one.
That's fine. You know, the other one either. It's just like why are you here?
I don't fucking know.
God, why are you here? Rain is
This is your fucking problem. I'm the one that should be upset. I've been sucked into your pilgrim hole of nonsense and Tom. What have you done? You've been breaking deals with what? Pit fiends and all kinds of foolish things. And now it's my job to solve your problems for you?
Sorry, how do
You
you
realize the first thing you did when you got here was basically
Tell you all not to
Use your-
bother me? Yes.
get in our heads.
Never had someone in your head before.
You shady as fuck. That's the point. You're
Who
just shady.
are you? Why should I have trusted you from the get-go? Why should I assume that you heavily armed? You're a tiger man. I don't know whether or not you're gonna just hulk out and kill me. You all assume way too much.
No, you assumed right. We could kill you on the spot. The point is that you're a threat. That's the bottom line. You shouldn't even be alive right now. I'm just listen. Ray's just gonna walk away because this is a repetitive conversation. So
Odar will remember that.
whatever.
Meanwhile, the Githyanki Knights are just like, we're almost there. Criminy. So,
They're like, I don't want none of this.
Is Ku gonna tell us why he's so heartbroken? What's that matter?
So especially in that situation, I would imagine you asking him that as he's kind of like moping most of the way. And I shared a kiss with him just before he disappeared.
I know, but we're gonna get him back. Even if we gotta trade that guy in. And I said that loud enough for Modar to hear.
This happened like every time with friends. I always end up getting close to someone and they always get hurt or disappeared.
Don't you worry. So, do you want to tell us about your rap sheet?
I don't even know about that. I remember being here and being possessed, and you all freed me from that. Like I was exploring around, and unfortunately, with a lot of that, it went all fuzzy because of the possession. But it was working out fine. I was remembering things. Sure, it's a little hazy. Like traveling the Underdark is not so great a thing. You can find new places like this all the time, but
Can I ask Ku how old he is?
so with that, you can tell he actually pauses for a moment and thinks, like, probably
He doesn't.
ridiculously hard. And the last time somebody asked me that, I was 44. I think I'm near 44 still. And you can tell there's like genuine confusion on his face, like he can't
Still.
fully remember if he is 44 or not.
Would Modar's criminal record of him have the age?
It's destroyed now. You don't know. You don't have that information. You dumbasses burnt it.
I didn't. Dumbasses, yeah, we did burn it.
Modar would probably be the only one with the answer to that.
I'm gone. I'm at the castle.
Alright.
I'm talking to the king. Send me home. Send me home. These people are awful.
Please free me. So, especially with that, you already know that Kuposhek, being the person that he is, already has an unstable mind, and especially remembering a lot of stuff like that is a good portion of difficulty for him. But you can even see, like, there's almost kind of like a fine hair trigger that you finally pushed it, clearly making him think a lot more heavily now. And he tries to very clearly, like, figure out exactly how old he is, and you can tell there's almost this weird contortion of his face of just going through various emotions. It's very obvious different things are coming back to his memory that he very clearly thought about a long time ago or completely forgot for some time. And then there's a point where he finally comes up to the full acceptance of, I can't remember how old I am. I've had so many friends. Why can't I remember how old I am?
Maybe it's just not that important right now.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we still have to get Aiden back first, right?
We have to get item back. That's number 1. And then you could kiss him again. Heartbreaking anymore.
Especially on this whole walk back and the whole discussion, Ramus, you actually noticed that Nira's kind of like hanging on your arm a little tight in this whole situation, listening to everything.
No. I give her a warm look, I guess.
Just kind of hear her whisper like, "Be sure not to lose you either."
Well, I'm not going anyway. No weird gems and transferring with me.
Wouldn't let you either way.
Oh, it's getting all tender.
Can we go back to shopping?
You don't want to see what they're talking about or any of that?
Baby, and we gotta find out about Aiden, so we gotta go. We gotta go hunt him down, see what happened.
All right, so back to
Yeah.
Castle for short time. Obviously, there's no other destination priority, so you could always go out shopping again. Especially with that, you can see that Paul Gain is feeding Drake, a few treats here and there, and just kind of reading one of the books.
Drake Hound.
Yes, Drake, yeah.
He's hanging out with Paul Gain.
That he is.
Where's this guy?
Where is the king?
Yeah, Modar is talking with the butler when they all walk in.
Do not worry, sir. He will be here.
I was going to introduce you to Decadent.
the homie.
I've made acquaintances with this very helpful fellow. Do you still have that chunk of crystal, or did that get scorched accidentally as well?
Where Tiger has it.
Yeah, it's also bad.
Okay, I catch it. Can I do a detect magic? I will cast it.
That you can. So.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do detect magic first before I do identify.
All right.
This is while I'm waiting. I take 20 minutes to ritually cast both of these spells. First I do detect magic, and then I do identify.
Alrighty.
As Modar?
Yeah.
Is Aiden alive? Can we, like, send senses and see if he's good? Can we do something like that?
You could try divining on him if you like.
How do I do that?
You, above all people, probably have the ability to do that. You could be like, hey God, is Aiden alive?
Is that the best method to go about?
So. That's one of the better methods. Where is that? So. Just trying to find the exact type that you detect on this item.
Do I have divine intervention twice?
Alrighty. So, for this, it is a skewed mixture of conjuration, divination, and transmutation.
Transmutation.
for the spell archetypes. So the conjuration, Bodar, you would recognize, especially for the plane shift capabilities of that. His conjuration does deal with the transference of creatures to other locations. The divination would be that of usually a predetermined location, or even kind of connecting, interlocking creatures that have multiple connections or aspects at another location, almost like a divine being in a way, or another, tedious creature in a way. And then you assume the necromancy could have been possibly to try and weaken them, or in the other sense, force the soul back together, question mark?
Could I use locate creature to find him?
I think that has a range of 1,000 feet.
That it would.
I don't know. Divination. I don't have divination prepared though.
So you would have to take...
This is a long rest.
Yep, a long rest to prepare it.
I have to wait. All right. I will wait.
So, with that, what is your highest spell slot, Rain?
Me?
Yeah,
Would be 6.
6. Let's see. There is planar ally in a way, but that's kind of different.
That's also not.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait.
I can offer that if they can lend me a spell book, I can learn the spell Contact Other Plane.
That would be quite significant.
But I would need how much? This is a 5th level spell. I would need time. It would take me a long rest.
Oh, all right.
I don't think I can learn. Let me see how long it takes for me to cast. To copy down.
Would Aiden be able to like contact us
It takes me 10 hours.
Unfortunately, not.
I
Way
can't
too far away.
telepathically talk to you if you're on the other side of the door or more than like 50 feet away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
it's
boat?
super limited. Yeah, the boat wasn't actually that big, really.
Yeah.
And Aiden was up high, so he was in a position to see everybody.
Oh.
It was one of the reasons flying was so nice.
Oh. Okay.
That's why the fly was really helpful.
So
I can start working on that.
John.
I sent Tragadash to go find me a spell scroll.
be patient, sir. Just a moment. And yes, that
These
was.
people are very impatient. If you find me a scroll, I
Are
can
there-
cast it right now.
We don't have a scroll.
Library on other planes?
Scry on other planes, you said?
Oh yeah, no, I said, are there any books here in the library about other planes, or
Oh, hundreds.
yeah, books on other planes? Yeah. What was the plane he said he was from?
Well, the plane is the outer land, like the realm of the outer lands, but the city is Sigil.
Yes, the city of Sigil.
Okay. Can I try and track down a book on the city of Sigil?
It's technically a demi-plane.
You could definitely roll an investigation.
I'm just trying to find if there's a book in here.
Just searching
We all know
around.
how that's gonna go.
Oh boy.
I'm not
I'll
looking
give it a
very
shot.
hard.
Would assist if you. Never mind.
So, both of you are looking through.
Mhm.
Just trying to find that. You do see Fifton has finally arrived from the 2nd floor.
Ah, man of culture, finally.
I take this moment to activate my cloak. Everyone, hears and sees as I magically appear suddenly a foot taller. I begin to glow dim light within 30 feet of me, and you can magically hear the sound as my cloak billows of ooh, ah.
Ramus literally slaps his hand to his forehead.
Oh my fucking god, that's beautiful.
I hold out my arms and I say, "My king, I require a boon from you."
Oh, with that, you can see Vithyn looks fairly surprised, especially for the fact that not only is there a Veldelkin, but also a very skilled wizard as well. Which, to be expected, but been a very long time wanting to have one in his court once again.
I think I can't conceal my reaction. My detect magic is still going, so when he walks in, I'm like nearly blinded.
Yeah, it's like a fucking
and it's
beak.
just like, oh shit! It's like fuck, holy god. Okay, I request a boon. Oh god, you are like the sun. Why are you so powerful?
Many years I have practiced and made sure that I have mastered my magic as well as the rune stuff.
That was Nate. No, that was Nate.
Nah.
Very dispassionate. Very disgusting. Yeah.
You probably try, but with his presence there, you're like, oh shit.
He goes, oh god. I cut the detect magic. I wouldn't be able to see otherwise.
Grand Magister, we apologize for the interruption, but a situation has arisen. And I sort of point to Modar before sort of genuflecting.
Ooh. Wow.
I assume this is
We were assaulted.
So, go ahead.
Oh, I apologize. We were assaulted by some henchmen from Pelgrim. They used this crystal. I point back. Well, actually, I'm sorry, Modar, you have it now, right?
Yeah, I hold up
Yeah.
crystal helpfully.
Yeah. They used this crystal to somehow. Aiden disappeared, and this being from another plane, by name of Modar, appeared in his place. We need your guidance.
Very well then. If I may. He'll hold his hand out for the crystal.
Yeah, hand it over. This is what I came here to do. I tell him
This clown needs help.
Yeah, I tell him what I learned with my 25 Arcana check, my detect magic, and my identify. I give him the rundown.
So you what? Just be careful. It's still fragile. The crack runs all the way through it. There's only a few strands are still holding the two pieces together. So if you want the matrix to, you understand. You've worked with crystals before.
I have.
Okay. Well, then you know what I'm talking about, and I'm talking. All right. Then I'm gonna.
So, with that, he does his own kind of focus and detection on it, and you can actually see that as it does kind of levitate in his hand before him, so you can actually study slowly. Sees that, points out that on the various parts of the crystals there are small inscriptions, obviously binding all the various spells. You've seen such things before, Modar. It concerns me what has been done here. This item was made for imprisoning. The other part of it didn't activate. And you're saying your friend appeared with... Well, I should say disappeared and Modar had apparated in his place.
That is correct, Grand Magister.
Something to that effect. Yeah.
It's a bold attempt, I can say that much. But this was to imprison someone who carries avatars, or the fragments of themselves. Thankfully, whatever they had tried to do, no, seemingly failed. I don't assume that they wish to take the chance again. This is not a cheap spell. It takes quite a lot of skill and quite a lot of money and magical prowess to be able to perform it. Take me a bit more time to figure out exactly what it is, but I don't think it will be very easy getting your friend back. As for...
And Ramus very loudly. You mean we're stuck with this asshole? For how long?
Possibly until I could figure a way to reverse the spell.
Great. Well,
Unfortunately,
He just looks at him, and turns back to ball game.
Sorry, do you not have any other adventuring parties on hand? Anyone
these
at all?
would be your best bet, Modar. At the same time, it probably wouldn't be wise to let this other one perish. I'm not entirely sure until I have time to study it whether or not your lifeline is tied to him. It was an imprisoning spell. I think you just
They could die if they... Good. Better hope your friend's not an imbecile. Doesn't get himself killed in the city of doors. Lady Payne doesn't take kindly to interlopers.
No. I mean, him. And as he points over to the moping coup.
Oh, even better. Alright,
My
well, as
brother
a
is twice the man that you are. Perhaps it is best if you stay here where it is safe. I will not have your careless death negatively affecting our friend before he returns.
seems that I am the one who is required to travel with you so that my, and he points at Ku, lifeline doesn't get snipped by careless action.
I don't like this guy.
You can hear Ramus in the back. God, you're irritating.
Nate, do you enjoy playing characters that great?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
He has a perfectly reasonable reason to be here. And he has no reason to like you guys. What do you mean he's the bad guy and I made him to be the worst?
right.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't understand what you could mean.
Right.
He's gonna grow. He will learn.
We shall see.
Nonetheless.
Or kill him. Or kill him and I'll make a new one. Do it.
You are welcome to
Pick a fight, Rain. Pick a fight right now.
Oh my
Let's go.
God.
Yo,
Josh has to go. Pick a fight. I see you looking. Pick
Oh.
a fight.
fuck you. You
We'll
know
go
what?
right now. We'll
This
go right
is-
now. What do we need him to run for?
Weren't you? When you were like, oh, don't worry. At least in the match, I'm gonna fight with you. But this is what you meant, huh?
No,
This is
I
what-
knew that. I knew that there would be some kind of combat. That's why I said that
This-
because I was assured.
Where Modar is what you were alluding to this entire time.
I mean, it fits. It wasn't, but it fits. I'll take it if the shoe fits, dog.
I'm convinced. Absolutely convinced.
We all had that heart to heart with the item at the
so
beginning of the game,
good.
too.
Like, I just
Delicious.
like it. And what the fuck?
I just started liking
Yeah,
it.
hey.
It's been fun.
Gonna just take some time to warm up
Just trying to get you guys to open your hearts a little bit to more people. You hate everybody you meet.
I hate cops.
Oh!
He's not a cop. He's a lawyer. Slightly different.
Cops
Not even. He's like a process server.
Oh!
Prosecutor. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow. So good game today, guys.
I'll get you
Oh.
XP. Obviously, if you're
I'm so mad.
welcome to still stay at the Grand Magister's castle, as he is obviously needs to figure out what this crystal exactly did, as it is still not precise or concise to him, but obviously.
You guys want me to bring the other person that I built instead?
Oh god.
No, I'm gonna
No,
make a
we
new one.
got
I've had a
this.
new concept since then.
He's here.
I can look. He can stay
Yeah,
at the
let's do a
castle
Modar
and
campaign.
I'll play 2 characters whenever you come here, and that could be
He's
an
here.
ongoing
Let's
thing. But I don't
do
need to
it.
play him. I only made a wizard because I wanted to do it, and I figured make a Videlkin. Why not?
No, we're
He-
finally like a well-rounded party.
Right, like
Let's do
wanted
it.
to fit the thing. I could make a sorcerer, but
God.
we need a different class of caster. Unfortunately, that means the brunt of the heal bitch duties have fallen to you, Thalos. I'm sorry. I can't heal anymore.
Oh, she had those flaming bandages you've got, like the what was it? What were they called? The ones where it's
Cauterizing
sort of like every
flames.
time someone like. Oh my god, that was so cool.
That was honestly the best, one of the best abilities. That was the level 6 ability.
Nice.
Yeah.
88.
Woohoo! Thank you, Josh.
What's level?
Thank yous.
Getting there.
Oh, I don't think we're close at all.
Level 11, so 12th would be. Let me double check. What the next level
Yeah,
is.
100,000.
Hey guys. If I want
Yeah.
a D&D campaign that's not like this, if it was something more like Star Trekky, is that something that I could find?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I would suggest using a different module. Like don't use 5e. Use something like, I don't know, Fate would be really good for that.
There is.
Josh plays a bunch of space.
There
One,
actually
two.
is a like a Star Trek kind of a, or not Star Trek, Star Wars.
Yeah,
there-
Edge of the Empire is a really fun game
That
system.
sounds really cool.
I really like Star Trek. I want to.
Well, you could flavor it to be Star Trek. It would
Yeah.
you would just change the descriptions of everything. So
Which is-
instead of this race, it would be this race. You know, you take a Wookiee and you say no. Instead, this is a like what are those people? The Warg. What's his race
Oh,
called?
Worf.
Oh,
Worf.
the Klingons.
Yeah. Klingons. I'm not a Star Trek guy. Does it show?
Yeah.
I just Alex.
Warg.
Just a little.
I was telling Alex, I was like, so if we got another dog, we should name it Worf. He was like, that's a great name for. Great, so we're getting a third dog. He was. Slow down.
Slow your roll.
But I love the name Worf. I want a dog named Worf.
And I'm sorry I couldn't resist
Is-
the love lost situation of like
You're a bad man because I knew it was coming. And I didn't want to do anything.
I know,
You're a bad man.
but that's why I laughed when you're like fuck it and you leaned so hard into it, didn't you?
Gotta.
Like I was like, oh no, the Ku's so much more heartbroken now. Like there was confirmed that there was a thing.
Well, there wasn't heartbreak before. Sure as hell is now.
Well, meet my new character, guys. Hope you like him.
I'm like deeply wounded that Ida is gone. Like we lost Zuri from death. Just got like kidnapped.
You can get him back. That's our job now.
Yeah.
We gotta get him back.
But who the fuck is Modar?
I'm here to fill our party comp hole. I'm here to solve the problems that we just don't
Like-
have the ability to deal with.
Like the lawful good type, are you gonna be talking shit about all the illegal shit that we do?
I'm lawful neutral, so like I can get into some shit.
Alright. I won't hate you that much then.
We
Yeah.
gotta get through this initial like wave of hate. I can't wait till Jin shows up. He's like, I didn't, and then we're like, nope.
It's Modar now. Fuck.
He's blue now.
It's true.
Yeah, he blew. Remember how Aiden complained anytime a blue person or underwater shit came up? Yeah, this person literally breathes, has gills in his neck, like he breathes underwater. Partially amphibious.
Oh,
It- I did notice that. Yeah.
I fucking.
What about Drew Tang?
Oh god.
I was told that
We
Aiden
got
was
we got
gonna
an
get
album
rocked.
about to drop.
Wait, you were told what?
This happened to me. I didn't know that Aiden was gonna get got like this.
Oh, wait, Josh's?
I just talked about character ideas with Josh, and I was talking about how I want to play a new character. And he was like,
I got you.
make that sheet. I got you." I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know all of this until recently.
Yeah, that I love that because everyone always wonders. It's like, how the hell do you switch characters so hard? I'm like, don't worry, my stories can be weaved real easily.
It's very upsetting. I was really stepping the fuck out of like. Poop. I did.
We gotta do it for the power of love. We gotta get them back together.
Oh,
Guys, I've done it. I've made myself the main character.
See, what sucks even more is like Aiden showed that level of coup, and then everyone realized like how much he cares about him, and then like they actually had that moment, and Rain now knows that they kissed, and now he's just is, like stabbed, battered, and beaten, and just lost like the fucking love of his life that he was about to fucking like be romantic with.
Oh,
I know.
toasted.
oh, so rough.
Never mind all that. We never found out about the scars. We never heard that story.
Word.
That too. That too. You still need to get him back for the scars. You never got that story, you fuck.
I'm just.
What, Aiden?
Yeah.
Aiden's.
No
Yeah, he
one ever
doesn't-
Yeah,
told
Aiden's-
him.
Yeah, we never got a chance to. Yeah, we're going to. This was our downtime episode.
Also, I
That's
can't.
Everyone
what
was
you
sharing
thought.
stuff about their
Oh
background.
ass, that's what you thought.
Also, I can't imagine how Modar feels now knowing that his lifeline is possibly tied to Kupo Shack.
Awful. It's literally crushing.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
Feel it.
Oh man. Rain, I want you to know I was gonna cast haste on you earlier, but then
That's
but
cool.
then you was a bitch about it, so
Wow.
you was gonna stab me in the neck, so I
Yep.
felt some type of way.
Yeah, I was. I was getting mad defensive. I was very protective. I was like, where the fuck my friend at? But you know
Yeah,
what?
you did have his back for a while.
Life, if someone switched places with you, I'd hunt you down. I would go looking for you. Now you know.
I appreciate
I'd accept.
if some crazy motherfucker appeared and was like, "What's going on? Who are you?
I'd be like, fuck you, where's Nate?
What happened?"
Especially if they'd be like, oh yeah, Nate was a criminal. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
They're not saying Aiden is a criminal. He's saying Koo's a criminal, and Koo's still there.
I know, but the fact that somebody was like,
Who's
oh,
our peoples too?
man,
I don't know that. I'm a blue person from
Well-
a different plane.
Oh, fucking god.
Learned today.
Hey.
Rain actually.
So mad. I love it.
so mad.
It's gonna bring an
Shows.
interesting dynamic
It shows,
if he's
dog.
this obnoxious the whole time.
I really feel
It's
like,
gonna be interesting.
how dare somebody show up and be like, you're
I
criminal.
talk all slow at me. This motherfucker. Get this shit out of here.
It just, it struck a nerve. That's what it was. It struck.
It was.
I can only imagine
It
how you
sure
feel
did,
about
apparently.
that hard anchor. Like, I could stay here. No. Guess what? You've been tied to Koo.
Joy.
Enjoy.
Sucks to be you.
I'm gonna pull out my bag of tricks. I reach in and I pull out a small fuzzy object.
It's the stress ball.
It's a rat. I pull out a rat. I hold it and I pet it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Alright, so we'll pick up here after Vethan has had some time to examine this crystal after he found out that the imprisonment part didn't happen on it and had been transitioned. So, multi-part spell that has gone awry.
Mm,
Well,
that's nutty. I guess we'll see. I guess you have to run, Josh.
Unfortunately, I do. But,
Thanks for running. And I know how much work you put into this session. It's greatly appreciated every time.
I fucking love running for you guys. So, 2 weeks you won.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
What? Oh, dude. Is
Wait.
anybody interested
I mean,
in trying
I'd
to start?
love to do one, but
What?
Is anyone interested in trying to start at 8? We always try and get it together early.
I'd
Last